Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play here in Osiris with me, Vedagavia. I hope you guys had a lovely week and that you are all right. Personally, I've had a good week. I'm super busy at work, but it's all good fun. So, as you can see on the map behind me, I've been busy with some road work from the big circle thing, which is where we're at now, the spawn building. There is now, as before, a road going down to this main square, but from that there are now two little arms, you might say. Let's see here. Two arms going out here and here. And there are the proper roads. And then they sort of deteriorate into dirt roads. I built a little bridge over here, and this is the eastern town square, or it's going to be anyway. And up here we're going far north to the northern town square. And yeah, that's awesome. I like it. The thing is, today we're going actually to go away from this island, Spawn Island, and we're going to find ourselves our base. Or the location of our base, anyway. So that's the bridge over there. I'm gonna run over there to show you, but in a bit of a roundabout way to show off the roads as well. They're nothing special, they're not quite done even, but they're there, they're marking out the place, and that's good enough for me. This one is going to have, these proper ones are going to have some more bricks in them, but I don't have any clay and I haven't had time to gather any, so it's gonna have to be like this for now. So neither of the two roads are particularly long, but I like that. And so this is the little bridge. It's simple. I mean, we're still at the stage where we build with what we happen to have around. So it's oak and stone bricks. But I like it. It's a style I like anyway. But yeah, if I could have chosen something else, I probably would have, but it's good enough for the spawn village for now. So here we go, bridge. And this square, this is going to be the main square. There's going to be a little road going down here to a little harbor that the villagers have for fishing purposes. This is basically a fishing harbor. It's going to be somewhere over here, a little town, a little portal house, which connects to the nether. And then I thought, well, you know, over here, on the other side of the bridge, we can have some shops. There can be something up here. This can also lead up to Refidilama's house. And then we can go down here and have something else. And this goes down to my original little base. So I guess that's the plan for this road. Obviously all along the sides here can be other buildings as members see fit to build them. Over this way is also a square, and this is the northern square. It's overlooking the Guardian farm, well, what might well be a Guardian farm, which is now a Guardian temple, which will, I'm sure, load at some point. And this also is going to contain a portal house. Now you can see the Guardian temple over there. Portal house connecting us to the nether. And yes, I think this is going to contain some farms around the area here. I'm going to cut down some trees and make some basic farms. And I have this idea of making a rabbit stew kitchen. So that's what something we're going to come back and do at some point. Basically having all the ingredients for rabbit stew close at hand and as automatic as possible, and then just go there and make the rabbit stew. In fact, I might set up a little shop with rabbit stew sales in the main town square over here. Anyway, I've been obviously rambling enough for now, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to the area I've looked out and scouted out as being the place where we're going to build our base. And I've already been there, as is evident from what I said. And what I did is I traveled. It's around a 10-minute trip over land, around 2,000 blocks or so, 3 maybe. And I traveled there. I had a full inventory of stuff, and then I went up on a pillar to find the exact location that I wanted to start my base on. And I fell down around 50 blocks and I died. And I hadn't set my spawn or anything, so I lost all my stuff. But it is possible that you will see some footage of that coming up. And anyway guys, I will see you back over at the new base, and I will explain what we're gonna be doing. So after a very long trip, I'm finally here. This is the pillar where I fell down. That hurt a lot. And somewhere in this area is where we're going to build our base. It's going to be a desert base, and the theme is going to be Egyptian. But that's fairly obvious, isn't it? So I need to find... Hey, my stuff is still here. Oh my gosh, I need to make a chest. I need to make a crafting table. All sorts. Right. How do you make a chest? Not exactly like that. Do you ever find that when you're in a hurry, things go really slowly? I had some stellar stuff here as well, pick-wise and stuff, so this is great stuff. This is really good. I'm really happy about this. This has been laying around here for like weeks now. Well, not really maybe, but for a very long time. Why did I bring one piece of stone? That's what I want to know. Arrows. I need arrows. Toss that. Toss that. Arrows. Yay. And food. Food is good. Okay, well let's make another chest. And we will be alright. Sorry guys, this is unexpected. Very unexpected, I have to say. I might as well pick up that gold helmet as well for luck. And yeah, wow, that was unexpected. Yeah, so I mean, decent pick. What else did I have? Ender chest, ton of food, and very good axe. I'm sure I had more stuff. That one. Shovel. Nice bow. Finally a nice bow. I've been using this old thing. Yeah, so that was great. Yeah, so what I'm looking for basically is an elevated place. Slightly elevated. I mean, I'm not looking to live on top of a mountain or something, but I mean, flatten a couple of layers off of this hill and that might be alright. But this is too near the river, so I need to go a bit further that direction. I think it's getting quite hilly over there, so we'll see if I can find a good place, because it needs to be quite large. I think the radius of this place is going to be around about 150. Sorry, the radius is going to be around about 75-80 blocks or so. So I need an area that is basically free in 200 blocks, free from anything other than desert. And then I don't mind seeing hints of, anyway, in the distance, this here shiny savanna, or by all means that forest over there. I think there's a forest over there you'll find. But this is a desert base, and while the roads leading out from it might go to these biomes, the whole place is going to be in the desert, and we're going to make oasis, an oasis, or more oases. Ignore me, and stuff like that instead. In fact, from one of these hills, there's going to be an aqueduct leading down to the base, and that's going to lead into an oasis. So there we go. That's part of the plan. Okay, actually, you know what? Over here looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep looking, guys, and get back to you when I have my location. Alright, so I'm up on a pillar again. I might well die again, because I still haven't set my spawn or anything like that, because I am obviously not very wise and I don't learn from my mistakes, but yes, I think this is a potential place, right? The torch marks what would be the center, and then there are torches in the four corners here, in the four cardinal directions, to mark the area of what the base would be. And if I build it here, I would take this mountain and take it down a couple of blocks, maybe 2, and then build across here, so I have a hollow bit underneath, which is really good because I'm going to build quite a lot of stuff under the base, and then I don't have to dig it out. So that is pretty much what I like about this base. Also I like about this location, and also I like that you do see in the far distance there, the savanna, and you see the woods, the forest, and the hills over there. And there are some pretty nice desert mountains as well around here. So this might actually be it, although it does mess with my plan a bit, because what I plan to do for the rest of this episode is to build a perimeter. But if I choose this location, I'm gonna have to start by building a floor. But I think this might be it. I'm gonna have a bit of a browse around in that direction when I'm done with this, and see if I can find another spot there. But otherwise, I think this is what we're gonna end up going with. I like it. I do have a good feel about this, to be honest. Oh dear, the mobs just won't leave me alone up here, will they? No, come on. I'm trying to... Oh my days. Well, I killed a lot of them. There's still coming more of them. More are still coming, if you want to be picky with your English. Well, fortunately daylight is coming as well. I went up to one of these mountains here, and I think it's too small. I'm gonna have to shave off quite a lot of it, and the river is right next to it. I don't like it. Over there, in that way, is that will be the other location that I talked about. And to the right in the screen now, you can see the very tall pillar. I think, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. How about here? How would that be? Let's go down and have a look. Let's go down and have a look. I mean, this is an important decision. What would be good about here is that I could just basically flatten it a little bit and then start building my perimeter, but I would be surrounded, completely surrounded in fact, by desert. And I mean, let's assume we go up a couple of blocks, and then if I stand on the wall, I will be roughly this high. I can see desert. I can see a couple of trees over there, and then I can see the river, and that mountain would kind of be in the way, to be honest. Yeah, it's too close to that mountain. I think that's what makes it not as good. You know what, guys? I think we're going for this hill region over here. That's what I think we're doing. Right, so we're back here at the chosen location, and so the plan here basically has to be this: we take down these tops, the highest points here, and maybe shave off one layer on these here small hills. Use the materials to build a big flat surface around here and fill this in with, not fill it in, but make a surface, maybe around in this height, I think. Now the problem obviously is a lot of this is going to be sand, so I'm not going to be able to use that as filler, because I don't want to do what I did with the iron farm and just fill it in. I want to have the area underneath it hollow, so that I can build stuff underground as well without too much trouble. later on. And then where the edge of the perimeter is, then around there we go down in a natural manner, like we did around the spawn point, really. And that's there, in that gap, and that gap, and in that gap. And I think we will get quite a nice area from doing this, to be honest. And yeah, I think I better get started if I'm going to do any sort of progress in this episode. So there we go. First shoveling has been done in this project. The Egyptian base, for which the whole server actually is called, named even. I got the idea to name the server Osiris and to start a server and stuff like that when I thought of this base. So this is the whole rationale for it. Oh, my inventory is full. We don't want that. We want to save the stuff. So let's go to our little... I guess this is our base now. I really need to find some sheep so I can make a bed. But that's for later. Let's see. Yes. Anyway, I should keep digging. I fell into a bit of a hole here. Listen. Can you hear that? There's lava here. I'm really, really glad that there's some sand here as well, so I didn't die. I have to say... Oh, and it's nighttime, or it's turning night. You know what? I discovered a veritable treasure in the stuff that I retrieved from my previous attempt to get here. Lo and behold, black wool. Wool. And we're now relatively safe anyway. That is awesome. I'm alone on the server at the moment, so I should be able to sleep. And yeah, there's a lot of sand here, I gotta say. So let me show you what I've done so far, since we're recording anyway. I'm done with what I'm gonna do on that platform. It's Y level 75, and I'm done with what I'm gonna do on that platform. I'm doing this here. I'm gonna do basically this bit here and this canal here. Is it a canal? I don't know, but in Swedish it will be something like a canal, so I'm gonna call it a canal. Oh, and this bit here, which is really cool, by the way, and I'm afraid that it's going to update if I'm walking on it, because the sand is just floating here. But, yeah, so after I've done that, I'm going to turn all of the sand. I have one chest there, I think I have one chest over there, and I have one chest here. I'm going to have to make another chest here as well. I'm going to turn all of that sand into sandstone. Yeah, in point of fact, my inventory is full already, so let's make another chest. Yeah, sandstone for the win. And the thing is, I tend to forget that you can do that, but you can obviously do that. You take your sand, and you do so, like so. And there you have it, sandstone. So I can do that with all of this sand, and it'll be the building material for bridging the gap between these hills. So yeah, I'm gonna get on. I need a new shovel, by the way, so I need to go back to the almighty pillar and retrieve my shovel. Right, so we're pretty much done here, although we do have a bit left here, but I'm running out of shovels and stuff, so I'll give it a bit of a wait. Now we need to start sort of making a perimeter here. It's not exactly perimeter, this is more like the quote-unquote natural lay of the landscape here, that this is supposed to be. So we'll try and... I mean, this is the sort of thing that takes a little while to get right, so we have to be patient, but we're gonna make sort of a first attempt here, or a first draft, let's call it. So this goes on to here, and then we'll follow the sort of natural lay of the land here, like this. And yeah, we're sort of aiming for over there, I suppose. So we'll go a bit further like this. Okay, so now we need to go this way more. And as you understand, it's hard to get an overview of what you're actually doing when you're actually building. So usually it's a good thing when you're done a draft to just zoom out a bit by hopping onto one of those pillars, basically, and so you can see what's going on. So we can try that now if you want. We can do it out of sand, can't we? So we'll hop up and we'll look. First look at our first draft and see what's going on. That looks alright, and you know, this is a big area, we can hardly see that thing over there. The next step here anyway is to connect that with that. So that's it for today, guys. We built this perimeter. It's hard to see it in the because it's sandstone on sandstone, but it is there, I promise you. Built this perimeter, and we're roughly standing where I placed the first initial torch, so this is what I imagined being the center point. I don't think it's going to be exactly the center point anymore, but I think this is a really good start for this base, although it's not exactly what I had planned for today. So what we're going to do until next time, I will do this off camera, is just fill this in, probably make the slopes look a bit more natural, and figure out where exactly the exact center point is going to be of the base. And I'll probably take down that pillar as well, although it's kind of handy to have it when I get lost. So also what I should really do before next time is set up a portal. So we'll see if I can get around to that as well. So then, in the next episode, we should be able to get started with this base properly, and not just do the groundwork. So yeah, this has been Vedagavia in Osiris, and thank you for watching, guys. If you liked this video, please leave a like, it's very much appreciated, and if you don't mind pressing that subscribe button, that does help a lot as well. And so I hope you have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.